Thank you very much. Yes. Thanks for having me here. Yeah, many things changed since I was last time here 6 months ago. But first of all, I want to please you to scan that QR code and you show up the presentation. That's it. Will you shortly scan that QR code? I want to do a short picture of all of us in the room, short survey, 2 questions on how much time we spend every day in traffic. It'll be really interesting. Will it work for most of you? Thumb up. I think it's work for the majority. Alright. Can you shortly indicate how many minutes you spend per day in traffic? 0 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, up to 2, okay, one choose the maximum 2.5 hours. Okay, see, there's majority around 1 hour, 45 minutes. Sorry? In minutes. Hopefully you stay in a minute. Okay, quite interesting. So many people spend around 1 hour. Now the last question, how important is it for you to reduce your travel time? Do you often think about, okay, when is the best time of traveling? You love it. For example, traffic lights would improve. How frustrated are you with your traffic light situation in your city? Okay, there's clearly a upwards tendency. I see. So I choose the right topic to speak about today. And I have some good messages for you. Since I was last time I told you that Bangalore is the world's second most congested city, that it takes the second longest time to compute 10 kilometers. And today I'm telling you that Bangalore is the only city among the 10 worst cities which got better in the last year. So you're clearly moving here in the right direction, but what 1 minute better here to travel 10 kilometers in a city, and it's for sure because of the work of Arcadius and the traffic police. So that's amazing. But there are still many things to do. If you do just some simple calculations, like okay, you waste every day 15 minutes in front of traffic lights, add it up over the year, over your whole life, it's thousands of hours which you spend in front of red traffic lights, non-optimized traffic lights. And it gets even worse. There are studies in the US, INRIX. If we just reduce the delay of every car for 1 second at each intersection, that would add up in the US to 1.5 million tons of CO2 emissions. So that small improvement which you did here the last year in Bangalore will add up 100,000 tons of CO2 emissions. There's so much more to do. We all know so many stupid intersections. I was hitchhiking around the globe the last years, and I tell you, most intersections, they are not optimized for anything. So how can we solve traffic lights globally? In the past, cities, they started with this now hotel where we are. You will take intersections, you will see, okay, the difference, they're 300 meters apart, so we have to put the green light here 20 seconds later to generate the green place. But that doesn't take into account the current weather, if there's a traffic jam, if there's a big football game, nothing. So now a small fraction of cities like Bangalore, they started to collect data. Started to count or deploy sensors like cameras, or in Germany, open the street with the motion detectors. But this is, especially in Germany, they invested millions of euros to install cameras. And while I saw so many stupid intersections, I thought there must be a different way, a more scalable way, easier way. So let's do some principle thinking. They mentioned this. Do we really need to invest millions other sensors. And the answer is no. We can use, everyone will use Google Maps, TomTom. Even if you are not connected to GPS, your mobile phone provider still gets your good position and uploads real-time data, which you can access online. So we can use that data to optimize traffic lights for different traffic flow. How can we do that? So now we have all the data, and for humans it's impossible to look at the whole city and imagine how all the intersections interact with each other and calculate the best schedules for traffic lights. So what you can do is you can create a traffic simulation. This is the area where we are right now at. Create a traffic simulation where you have access to all kind of data. All data like average speed, fuel consumption, CO2 emission, everything you can imagine. And here you can deploy your AI models. You can deploy an AI model which learns to optimize the intersections, learns to choose the best actions globally, the global best action for a part of the city, to reduce, for example, CO2 emission, to reduce mean speeds, increase mean speeds, reduce waiting times, much better than any human could do. And the cool thing here is, in Germany, I talked to many cities, they've huge problems because there are hundreds of construction sites in the city every year. And they don't have the resources to change the traffic lights every time there's a construction site. And with that, with real-time data and AI models which can directly adapt to real-time traffic data, we don't need to worry about that because there's a construction site, there's no data coming, so the AI directly moves to the next site. And this is doing training, some technical insights. Okay, we should just give the model as feedback, mean speed should improve, and can learn over thousands of steps without having it deployed in real life. Because if we will directly deploy it in real life, we have to wait for hours while it's done. That's why it's really good to have simulations for that, for learning process. Then, in real life, we can take the floating car data, maps, many sources earlier heard, feed that into our system to then optimize traffic lights. And last time I told you that we demonstrated that in simulation. This time I'm happy to share with you that we got the first pilot to actually deploy that in practice. I'm happy, we love to deploy that also in your city. Thank you very much.